November 27th, tensions are high, with less than 7 days before opening night. The team fights the clock. I'll show you.
What's up? New ingredients. Mount these up on the wall once they figure out the ingredients they need for Little Jimmy's cookies. They'll make their selection. They'll probably be like a little arrow here, and then so these will spin. They pick whatever ingredient they want. These right here are magnet sensors. So I'll put these behind the wall, and once these sense a magnet, both of them, it'll unlock a mag lock. I have 2 of these, so once all 4 sense that there's a magnet, which I'll put a magnet behind the correct answer, it'll open the oven. That's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. I was out for 2 days because I was sick, and then Thanksgiving someone rearranged my F-150. We're doing some costumes here. This is where it gets fun. We have a ballerina toy thing that's going to be in our common area. All this is a ballerina costume dress. We've distressed it quick and easy. Some paint, some permablood. Permablood makes everything better. And that's what we're doing here. We've taken some old reindeer costumes. Let's go over here and look. We used to do for our family-friendly Christmas. And we've distressed them as well. As you can see, added some blood. The reindeer have been shot by poachers. Fun stuff. Overalls, dirty snowman, dirty Santa. Some more Santa jackets. Like I said, permablood makes everything better. This is permablood. Basically, it's a specialty type of scenic blood that you can put on costumes, set, everything else to make it stick, to make it last, and it actually has the color and appearance that dry blood would. It's not just like stage blood or anything. You cannot use that on your body because it's perma blood for a reason, permanent. We're working on some simple snowman costumes, white sweatpants, white sweatshirt, and we're just having fun with it. In a world where I have more time, such as with our haunted trail in October, this is like a 3-week part process where I take probably like 20-25 costumes and just sit here and make them nice, dirty, and pretty. A lot of what we use is like spray paints because depending on what these fabrics are, normal go-to is like a watered down acrylic paint with some alcohol, but that doesn't always stick or look right depending on the type of fabric. You can never go wrong with good old spray paint. Depending on the costume, depending on the character, we'll add other types of materials and products, shellac, urethane, polyurethane. That's how we get like the wet looks for our scuba diver characters or our sea captains from our nautical trails the past 2 seasons. So it's just a bunch of different layering, a bunch of different experimenting. So nothing too complicated. But with Christmas being such a short turnaround and having to pump out a lot of new costumes, we're just doing a quick, easy distressing stuff here, just so we can get it across the finish line. But we do still want it to look good too. You can see how it's nice. It's a nice rich color, but it's going to dry even nicer to mimic actual blood. The biggest thing I always like to keep in mind, maybe this snowman was shanked here, is purpose. What is the purpose for doing everything? So an example of that would be, just say you're doing a butcher costume. Okay, well obviously you probably have like an apron on or something else, but if this guy is cutting stuff up, then most of the blood splatter is going to be in this area. You're not going to have anything like on the back. For the most part, you know, the areas you put blood and stuff like that, and the distressing need to be purposeful. That's what I like to say, anyways. Don't eat the yellow snow, kids. But I'm pretty sure this snowman just wet his pants. Fun! I do believe we are done. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna hang up in our handy dandy costume shed.
Does Christmas ever seem more stressful because it has a tighter turnaround?
Christmas is always more stressful. When we were doing the regular Christmas trail, the Christmas trail is extremely stressful. Is an understatement. We had 28 days to put up like 250,000 lights, brand new facade in front of our mansion facade. We had live shows, we had all this stuff, and there's like myself doing 80-90% of it all. It was a lot. It's one of the big reasons we are not at the current moment doing our regular Christmas trail. So this allows us doing Sir Henry's Haunted Christmas to continue to grow the Sir Henry brand without having to cover up and mask all this hard work that we put in all year round, making it a haunted trail. Spooky Christmas is actually very fun if you're out there watching and be like, oh, spooky Christmas, that just sounds weird, don't mess with my Christmas holiday. I am the biggest Christmas fan you'll meet. It's very sacred to me too, so I would never do something that just, you know, it's blasphemous to the holiday itself. But at the same time, we're not afraid to have some killer snowmen, messed up Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. We're just having fun with it. That's what it's all about. You got to be able to have fun and laugh.